What's up, y'all? This is Brittany Nicole,
And this is William Casanova.
and you are tuned in to Tasteless Radio.
Ooh.
Hey,
What's up, shorty?
nothing. What's going on?
You look good over there. Can we just have,
you make me so
can we
shy.
have a Brittany appreciate? Hey, look, man. If nobody told you
Thank
today,
you.
you are beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy to be here with you.
Don't do that to me
What
because
I
you really make me feel a
do?
type of way, and
What?
it makes me shy. I
You
want
don't
people
be
to see
shy.
me
I want you to look. I want the world to see you for who you are, like how I see you.
Thank you.
Huh?
baby. Thank
Okay.
you. What you been up to?
Nah, coolin', man. You know what I'm saying? Just another day, another dollar, trying to make this money, trying to make some music, just make the world a better place. You feel me?
Same.
You know
More
what I'm
money.
saying?
More money.
More problems. But
more
guess
money
what?
make the world a better place.
With
I
more
like
money,
that.
we can handle more problems.
That,
You know what I'm
part.
saying?
That part.
Come on now.
Let me tell you. So last night,
Mhm.
you guys, by the time we launch this video, I think I will have launched Taste Toys,
Oh,
which is going to be so fun and so exciting.
what are Taste Toys?
So I'm offering sex toys through
Oh, wow.
Taste. And it's a wide range of things. You're going to have things for partners. I'm going to have toys for single people.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about this, but currently right now at my home, I have dildos everywhere. I have dildos, vibrators, and all of the above literally spread out. I was walking out of my house this morning. I'm like, what is going on right now?
What
am I living in right now?
What you into, though?
I feel like,
some
have you
shit?
seen that meme where it's like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and it's like, I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. That's me. That's me
Oh.
right now. I have so many gadgets and gizmos at the house, but
That's a lot.
I'm excited, and I'm excited for you guys to see and to experience. these
Shout out to Taste Toys. You feel me
Shout out to
saying?
Taste Toys.
Hey, I got a lot of women who follow me. I'm gonna make sure I plug you every day. Cause I know,
Plug me, guys,
Look.
or women. Honestly, if you have a toy, you will definitely be able to curve more fuck niggas. I feel like
Okay.
I feel like
All
it's so
right.
easy for us to give in because we want sex, but sometimes you can handle that shit yourself. So do it.
look,
it.
man. We all right, man. Shout out to the ladies, man. We're gonna take care of you.
I'm just saying, but they're coming soon. By the time we launch this episode, they'll probably be dropped. So I'm excited. And if you want to know more, make sure you follow us at TasteVita_ to get an update.
Come on, infomercial. Let's go.
Period. I gotta plug it.
So talking about today's episode, what we talking about today?
Today we're gonna dive into relationship deal breakers.
Ooh.
The red flags.
The red flags.
The fucking red flags.
Relationship deal breakers. You know what it is? You know one
What?
thing I realized about red flags, right? And this we can kick it off. We ignore them a lot of times.
Mm.
We
Sometimes it's
we
a
ignore
sign.
them.
It's like a
We can
stop
know all the
sign.
signs, right? But it's just like, I can still see what this is about though.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
For
glad we
sure.
talking about this. This is a good topic, man.
I agree.
You kick it off, man. Where we going? Where we going today? I'm with the field trip.
I want to talk about what are your red flags?
Like mine's personally.
Your personal,
Oh.
like to you, like if you're fucking with somebody,
Yeah.
they're doing X, Y, and Z. What's the deal breakers for you?
Not to sound cliche, right? Because we know one thing about me, I say everything in context. So, but not to sound cliche, but to lead with communication.
Okay.
Communication is definitely a deal breaker with me.
A lack of communication.
A lack of communication, or
Got
just not being like, because it don't even have to be a lack of communication. It can be, it's just not effective communication. Like, right?
Okay.
Just not being able to communicate at all. Like, and it doesn't have to be you hit me up every day or you texting me back fast. It could be the conversation that we had.
The
we
depth
had
of it.
Yeah, we had that.
For sure.
When we went to lunch the other day, we were talking about that. Just like being able to have regular conversation, to be able to, when we having problems, for us to be able, so it's not turning into like a rah 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 situation, but
Right,
more
for
of like a, all right, so this is the problem that I had or whatever, and you being able to tell your side of it and us being able to find an effective solution based off the communication. Now,
Right.
let me lead with, I am not the best communicator.
Okay.
Right? So we're not gonna sit here and play like, oh, Will preaching on the pulpit right now. No. I'm growing every day. I think one of the problems that I have with communication is that I'm a tad aggressive. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the minute that you say something that I don't agree with, or the minute that something is said that is just it rubs me the wrong way, I'm gonna turn up. And it's not even that I know how to communicate great, but it's just that anger, that like you ain't understanding what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know there's people out there that go through the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm actively trying to work on it. But even with that, I'm able to calm myself down. I'm like, okay. And then talk my way through the problem. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people can't even get there. You can't even talk your way through problems because you're so blinded by you being mad. You don't even know how to calm yourself down to say, all right, you know what? I'm about to go to a place that's not going to be conducive to us solving this problem.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that's the point, right?
That's the problem. And so it's not to say that you got to be perfect. I just, I can admit where I'm not perfect. But it's understanding where it is that you're not perfect. And taking that to the next level, like, all right, how do I get better? Because a lot of people will be able to, like, all right, cool, I'm not good right here. But they don't do anything to
improve it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, like, yeah, one thing with me, definitely a deal breaker, though, is communication, especially with me having to deal with my anger and everything like that. And if I'm able to talk myself down in order to communicate with you in a loving way and in a way that you feel respected and whatever like that, I just want it to be vice versa.
Right.
And that's with me, you know what I'm saying? So I think my number one deal breaker is definitely communication and the lack of or just not being efficient in communication, for sure.
Right.
What about you, though?
Insecurities is a really, really, really big deal breaker for me.
Talk about it.
I've dealt with men who are not all the men I've dealt with, but I've dealt with a couple men who are very insecure. And I've heard that it's because I have a really dominant personality and I'm a very strong person. It's hard to kind of adapt to that.
Yeah.
And it builds insecurity in men sometimes. It's like a lot of men, too, I feel like are used to dealing with women who need them for something.
Right.
In some way or form.
Right.
And me, I'm so strong-minded. I'm like, I don't need nobody for shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like that builds a lot of insecurities in men. It's like when they feel like they're fucking with somebody who doesn't need anything from them except for like love and compassion. It's like, damn, what if she dip? Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's something that's big to me. And just like throughout the relationship, what I experienced is just like being too much, being too overprotective, being too checking on me too much. Like you can't be available all day to talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You got to do your thing. I got to do my thing.
Yeah.
We text throughout the day real quick, FaceTime real quick. Yeah. And at the end of the night, we can link up, but I can't talk to nobody all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've just had men tell me, like, you make me an insecure person.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about me, but that's a deal breaker for me.
But
you can't be insecure. I need you to come to the table, and I need you to be firm in what you are and who you are, and know that I'm fucking with you. And if I'm taking my time out to fuck with you, you have no reason to be insecure whatsoever. I don't care how strong I am. I don't care how much you think I feel like I got it together. At the end of the day, it's like I'm human. I need love. I need compassion, just like everybody else. So that's my thing. I don't like insecure men.
One thing I love about us, and I think one thing that I love about the show is that, you come with your experiences as a woman. Right. I come with my experiences as a man. I feel like you're the representative of all women across the world.
Not
and I feel
all
like,
women, but
all right, but
I'm gonna speak for us, ladies.
And I'm gonna speak for us men. And I think that the importance of this podcast is just to start the conversation. There's a lot of conversations that happen that should happen between men and women that don't.
For sure.
And I think this is a good, point for us to have those conversations. So it was interesting when you were saying that, insecurities and the type of insecurities that men have towards you. But I just want to unpack that just a little bit more. Now, you said, like, you can't be texting me all day. You can't be checking on me all day. Like, but I feel like it's a thin line, though. Like, because you know what I'm saying? Because if you're dealing with a man, you want a man to check up on you. You want to feel like...
Yeah, no. To a certain extent, though.
Okay.
It's like... I don't want to fucking hear, or I don't want to see what you WID all day. What the fuck you mean? What am I doing? I'm working. I'm out here getting a motherfucking bag like you should be.
Yeah.
Not like that. Not like that. But it's like I don't want to. you shouldn't be texting me what I'm doing 6 times a day.
Day,
Like, you
yeah.
know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And not only that, that's just a small portion of it. I've experienced because I want to sound, I don't want to sound too.
I mean,
I
just
don't know.
keep it
Let me
raw, Sean. What's up?
I'm a successful woman.
Talk your shit.
You know what I mean?
Let's go,
So
big dog.
I've got all my shit together.
Talk your shit.
It's hard for a man to. I've made more than. How can I say this? I've made more than the men that I've been with in the past.
Bar. Okay.
Plenty of times.
100. Yeah. Talk your shit.
And
Different tax bracket.
Not like that. Not even to
Nah,
be like that.
It's a humble.
In a humble way.
I get
It's
what
the
you're
truth.
saying. It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Talk your shit.
And it's like that builds insecurity in a man, and I don't know why. I want to actually understand why. It's like, if anything, it should motivate you. Like, when I'm fucking with somebody who's not making as much as me,
Yeah.
like, let's come together and figure out how we're
How
going
we
to
can
make
figure it
more.
out. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think
So-
and of course I think the running thing this whole podcast has been, I've been every nigga. Right. I've been every nigga, right? So I can understand the type of dude that would deal with a woman that's making more than them and they feel some type of way like, damn, like, am I not enough? Like, so
Right.
understand that dudes, like, we feel a lot of ways about a lot of shit that we not gonna broadcast because at the end of the day, it's not manly. It's not masculine for us to lead with our feelings and tell you how we really feel about shit. So we act out in other little ways. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah. So like, it leads to that insecurity, I feel like. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of a dude be like, you know what, boo, like, damn, you know, I don't make as much as you, but I want to learn how.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's okay.
Yeah, and it's
okay.
super okay. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been the dude, you know, I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
I'm an up and coming artist. So it's like, ain't a lot of money in that field until you really get right there. So of course I've dealt with women who made more money than me, but also realizing like there's a difference between who you are and who you're going to be. And the difference is what you do in that moment, right? If you don't know something, ask. If you want to learn how to be this certain type of people, put yourself around people that are doing that. So me as a dude that's messing with a shorty that's making 6 figures, 7 figures, hold up, shorty. Hey, you figured something out that I didn't figure out. But this is me at 28 years old, about to be 29. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, this is like, yo, I want to be a man, but I understand that there are women that I'm going to be attracted to that are going to be attracted to me, especially living in LA, that are going to
Right.
make way more money than I do.
And
So
if you think about it, a lot of women, shout out to women, a lot of women are making on average 6 figures. Like, there's so many, I know so many women making 6 figures. Like it's normal. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
not that it's not normal, but it's like, we didn't grow up with that.
Yeah.
My mama didn't make 6 figures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The dynamic is definitely changing.
Until she was much, much older.
Exactly.
The dynamic is really changing. It's like, all my homegirls is making 6 figures or above. I
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and as a dude, you just got to understand that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I think
okay.
that just tying it back in.
it's ego.
A lot of it.
that
A lot of
ego.
it. It'd be the male ego because the traditional sense is like the dude is supposed to be the dude that provide or whatever like that. And especially with social media and everything that's out here now, it's easy for dudes to be looking at another dude that's making whatever and doing stuff where it's like, damn, I can't do that, or damn, I'm trying to do that, but I don't know how.
And that's an even bigger
It's a bigger problem.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
Look forward. Don't look right don't look right. Don't look left. Look forward. What are you doing
Yeah.
to make yourself better?
Yeah.
Because this person that you're looking at is
Yeah.
probably not even doing all that you think that he's doing.
That's a bar.
So
But I think to solve that problem though is just like you gotta vex the dudes you with. I think in order to deal with a dude, in order to have a dude, right, that's making less than you and be comfortable with that, he gotta be a dude that's motivated to do something more.
Facts.
1. 2, he's gotta be a dude that's like, yo, under any circumstance, I'm still a man. Right? So it don't matter if you make more than me. It don't matter if woo, because guess what? I'm a man still. Right, and I could do
For
things
sure.
for myself. He got to be the same way as you. Like, yo, I don't
now
need you
if
for
they
nothing.
were to come at me like that,
Yeah, it'd be a little different.
I can respect
It's respectable, right?
that. It's respectable
One thing
for sure.
One thing I've realized about women is like, yo, it's all of them your confidence and making them feel like, yo, I'm with a man. They
Right.
don't really. Women do not care, bruh. I'm gonna let you know, women do not care when it comes to that money shit, bro. They really don't. As long as
Well,
they don't. They do. We not talking about brokies, bruh. We
Okay,
not talking about
okay.
brokies, right? If you making $100 100,000 and your nigga is making 60, 70, like we can help you to 30.
Right.
We can get you the rest of the 30,
Okay.
but you're doing something for yourself.
Right, for sure, for
and
sure.
And we already agreed on the fact that if a woman fuck with you, she fuck with you. She
Facts.
fuck with you. I mean, it's so many women out here that's fucking with brokies right now. Understand what I'm saying?
Brokies is such a mean word.
I mean, it's a but what we talking about though? You felt some type of way. You was like, I don't
Sheesh.
know.
Sheesh.
I'm not fucking with that nigga. That ain't. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You felt
for
some-
sure. And you know what? I'm the type of person in a relationship, like when I'm really fucking with you, I feel, not that I feel obligated to help you, but I feel obligated to make you better, as I would hope that you do
That's
for
a
me.
bar. And so that's what I'm saying when it's like it doesn't really matter because if
Right.
you really fuck with a nigga, I'm gonna take what you got and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Help take you to the next level.
level. You feel what I'm saying? And I think as
Exactly.
men, we have to appreciate that more.
Right.
Right? Because there's a lot of more. I feel like there's more women that are willing to help dudes. Like we don't talk about that, but there's a lot of women that like I've had a lot of women in my life that helped me out. A lot of
I
situations.
just feel like that's how women are. Like
That's a bar. That's a bar.
I mean, not all women, of course, but I don't know. A lot of women, if they're taking their time to be in a relationship with you
Yeah.
and really fuck with you,
Yeah.
like they want to make you better.
Yeah, but let's be 100 though. There's a lot of women that will take
Oh, yeah.
and won't give.
For sure.
We gonna acknowledge both sides of the
Of
coin
course.
now. You feel what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
There's
Same for men.
You just got it the same with you. Like that I'm telling you, the same with us. We just gotta vex properly. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
But I agree with you though. I think insecurities on both sides is like I've dealt with insecurities, and I know that's just a super red flag. Like me, I got a lot of female homegirls.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I got a lot of female homegirls, like a lot, like to the point where it's like somebody that's dating me would be like, nah, nigga, you fuck one of these Jones. There ain't no
Right.
way you can tell. There's nothing
right,
you
right.
can tell me that make me believe, and I get that because I've also been on the other side of that too. I've seen the girl that's like cool with all the niggas, and I'm like, nah, hold on now.
Hold on, y'all.
Nah,
Too
I know
friendly
y'all,
now.
you didn't a little close to you now. You made me smack the shot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
No, I feel it.
type shit. So I mean, I feel the insecurities, but I also think that I think with insecurities, it's just a little deep, and I think those are conversations that you should, if you care enough to have it. If you
That
care
part.
enough to have the because some like, you know what, you ain't even worth having a conversation about what the fuck you got going on. You just tripping and you're crazy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
For sure.
definitely insecurities is a red flag for sure.
So so insecurities. What else? What other things do you feel are relationship deal breakers?
People who haven't healed from their hurt. That's a big one for me. People who
That's
haven't
crazy.
healed from their hurt, right? To a certain extent, I'm a hurt nigga, right? I done been through a lot of little shit with females. I know I done put females through a lot of little shit too.
Okay.
Hey, look, I never try to be the nigga that be like, oh, you need to, nah, nigga, because I done been in every position. I understand that we all humans. We just living through our experiences and trying to get better. So
Right.
just like somebody that did something to us, we done did something to them or somebody else. And everything is perspective. There's always two sides of the story. But all I can always give is just my opinion and my whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through my little shit, as we all have. You feel what I'm saying? And it's to a certain point where it be hard to trust women. It be hard to really maneuver fully with somebody and trusting them and believing what they say and whatever. But all of that is hurt that I gotta heal from.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm super active with trying to heal myself. Right? I'm super active in realizing the toxic traits that I got because of shit that I've been through and trying to get through that shit, right? So the same
Shout
shit.
out to you for even
Man,
recognizing
look,
that.
bro,
A lot of people don't
man.
recognize that.
Hey, look, bro, I'm trying to become a better person, bro. And I really mean that from the bottom to the top of my heart. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really want to become a better person. And I realize there's certain things that's necessary for you to do that shit. And it's hard, dog.
It's hard.
It's a lot of
It's hard to recognize what
Yo,
you're doing.
What you
wrong.
doing?
I can tell
wrong.
you all day what somebody else did wrong. I can
Yo,
give you a list of shit
It's
that
easy,
people
and
do.
it's easy to talk about the shit that we do right. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like but to lead with like, yo, I'm this nigga that's got fucked up tendencies and got fucked up shit with me because of shit that I've been through.
Right.
People not gonna lead with that, right? But like I said, it's a difference between realizing that you got certain shit going on and actually addressing it. So bringing that full circle, when I meet somebody and they tell me about all the things like, oh, I got this issue. I got this issue. I went through this, and niggas be da 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 da. Cool. I don't even want to take nothing away from your experience, shorty. Your experience is your experience, and everything that you feel is justified by that, right? But at some point in time, you have to take that, right? You got to unpack that, deal with that shit, move on from that shit, right? You never, I don't feel like you truly ever get over anything, right? And we might push it to the back of our minds. We might try to forget about it, whatever. But you're never over it. It's shit to this day from childhood that I still reminisce on, and sometimes they get me in my bag. You understand what I'm saying?
And I feel like that's okay.
It's okay. It's super okay.
You got to deal with it.
You got to deal with it.
And
though.
I think the problem is like me I didn't realize how much baggage I had until I actually sat down with a therapist, and I was like, fuck, wait. There's a reason why I'm doing this. There's a reason why I'm coming to a relationship and I am being this person. There's a reason that I'm going through this friendship and I'm feeling this type of way. So I think that it's really, really important to also tap into getting the help that you need. Like
before you deal with anybody else.
Yes.
Before you deal with anybody.
You have to heal yourself before you come to somebody else and tell them, you know what, I'm ready to commit to you. I'm ready to walk with you. I'm ready to grow with you. You got to heal yourself because if you're not healed and you're not 100%, you can't give anybody any of you. Really.
Look, America, fuck the reparations. Black people need fucking therapy, my nigga. Give us free therapy. Lifetime therapy from now until whenever.
Whenever you need
fuck
it.
All that reparation shit, we don't need it. We need therapy, my nigga. We need somebody to talk to us and be like, all right, this is what you're going through, right? And this is what's going to help you to get past that. We need that, right? So that's my little infomercial and shit.
For sure.
Donald Trump, I hope your bitch ass hear me.
Facts. Listen up. Like no, I agree. And it's like talking to your homegirl or talking to a parent or talking to a family member or a homeboy is different. Yeah. It's different. Yeah. It's different than talking to somebody who has studied these experiences and studied these life changes and know exactly what you're going through and what you're talking about and can really walk you through some shit. So, yeah. I try not to unpack my baggage on who I'm dealing with. Yeah, and I'm going to let you know what I've been through.
You have to. I literally was just having this conversation yesterday when I was just like, yo, it's super important, right? For you to be self-aware, for you to take self-accountability, right? When you're dealing with somebody, be self-aware, take self-accountability, and then be vulnerable with that person that you with everything that you've been self-aware and that you take accountability for, and let them know, like, hey, this is what I've been through, right? And what I've been through has turned me into this kind of person, and I'm not perfect because of this. It's make me imperfect, but I'm just want to let you know what I'm saying, what I've been through and how it's affected me, so we can have the conversation on how to avoid certain toxic shit or how to avoid like certain shit that's triggering or whatever like that. It's super important.
But I think that we feel like when we come to somebody and we tell them, I've been through this. I've been through being cheated on. I've been through being lied to. I've been through all of these things. We assume that that's us telling that person, don't put me through that shit. Yeah. That's not that. Yeah. At all. Yeah. So when I come to a relationship, I really don't, like I said, if we're talking about shit, I'll tap into things that I've been through, but I'm not about to give you a laundry list of shit that I've been through. Yeah. I'm not going to do that.
I just want to know the most influential, life-changing shit. And I think I think that a person who's dealing with you should want to know that type shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? You should be, a person dealing with you should be asking you that type shit. Right. And like, yo, what you been through that kind of like,
Like, what you want to know? You want to know if I've been cheating on? Yes, I've been cheated on. You want to know if I've been lied to? Yes, I've been lied to. But I've done that. I've said all of these things and done all these things, and guess what? Guess what the nigga did?
The same shit.
The nigga that lied to me, cheated.
The same shit, yeah.
Fucked my friend. A whole bunch of shit. It's like,
but you know what? That shit don't fall on you, though.
For sure.
You did what was necessary in order to avoid that. You know what I'm saying? So and I think that at the end of the day, we only can do what we can do. You feel what I'm saying? But for me, I'm gonna let you know from Jump Street, right, what the fuck going on with me, because I'm actively trying to grow. I'm actively aware of who I am. I'm actively aware of the shit that makes me be a fucking demon and shit like that. And
You're triggered and shit. For sure.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I want to do everything that I can do in my power to make sure that the downfall, if there is a downfall of our relationship, it's not going to be because of a lack of me not letting you know what the fuck going on with me.
Right.
Right. So at that point in time, you got to make the choice of how much you care about me. Right. To like, you know what? Let me actually listen to this nigga. Let me actually hear this shit so I can learn how to operate. And it should be the same thing when a dude is dealing with a woman. If a dude is dealing with you, he should want to know the things that you've been through and all of these type of things in order to learn how to love you. How can somebody learn how to love you all the way if I don't even know what makes you you?
Right. I understand that. I'm just not trying to go through. It's like, you know right from wrong. You know that cheating on me gonna hurt me. You know that lying to me gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? We're not dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I don't gotta tell you how 5 niggas before you fucked me over.
Yeah, but I think it's just
important. You know.
It's just important to like.
But it's important to
certain things
triggers.
There you go.
Very important.
Certain things might trigger you because of the shit that you've been through with that ain't shit nigga that did X, Y, and Z. I need to know that, right? Because something as simple,
I agree.
As something as simple as me like bumping you or some shit, like, and you be that shit might, man, this nigga used to bump me all the time and try to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, I didn't know. My bad, boo. I didn't fucking know. But if you lead with that, like knowing like I know how to deal with you. It ain't even about me trying to do the same shit that the nigga did.
You just know what not to do or what's gonna set it off.
Like my man Jay said on the episode, he was like, man, people gonna do what they gonna do regardless. People grown. You know what I'm saying? You hear me when I talk. You know right from wrong. You know that cheating is wrong. Right. You know that giving anybody any type of attention that you wouldn't want me to give anybody else is wild as fuck.
Facts.
Right? So, you know, I think that at the end of the day, I think it's just important just for the fact of like learning how to deal with people, not trying to like course correct, you know what I'm saying, and make sure you don't do the same shit. Like, you're going to do what you're going to do regardless.
Learning how to deal with each other.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
100%. So I agree. Learning how to deal with each other, learning each other's triggers. Like, that's what it's about.
But at the very beginning, if you don't do that self-healing for yourself, we can't even come to that. Which is, that's a red flag to me. Yo, you got so much shit with you, shorty. I can't even try to love you.
Yeah.
Because you got shit.
That wall is up.
You got that wall up and you ain't even unpacked it. You probably still, one nigga do you wrong, fuck it, I'm on to the next nigga. Then that nigga do you wrong and I'm on to the next nigga.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? So by the time you get to me.
Not the nigga surfing.
I mean, look though, but by the time you get to me, you feel what I'm saying? You looking at me like I'm the last 5 niggas you dealt with. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to love you, baby. Don't do me so dirty. And niggas do the same shit, dude. And I think niggas do it worse. Right, because we like when we get hurt, you know how you talk, 2 things you'll find out what type of nigga you dealing with: when he gets sick and when he get hurt.
Man, they a baby both times, a big ass baby.
When a nigga gets sick and when a nigga get hurt, you gonna realize what type of nigga you dealing with for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I done had men get so hurt that they want to kill themselves. They threatening to kill themselves. I'm like, bro, come on.
But that's because
you can't be that crazy. You can't.
That's because we brainwashed. We brainwashed when we grow up to like I said, to be skeptical.
To go to the extreme.
Like not even that. Not even in that. We are brainwashed as men to think that love and to be nurturing and to all of those things. That shit whack, man. Fuck these bitches. That's how we raised, you know what I'm saying? Like from our environment, from our uncles, from our brothers, from our, everything. We raised it like, man, that shit's soft. Fuck that shit.
Right.
A man is a man determined on how many jumps he fucking. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about this before, actually. What did we say when you have a son? I think we were talking about my son. My son is, like I said, I told you guys, I have a 6-year-old. Very, very handsome. I hate to toot my own horn, but a very handsome little boy.
He is very handsome.
And so often I hear, oh, he gonna have all the girls. You gonna have to fight the girls off. And I'm like, y'all,
and that
calm down.
internalizes.
I'm trying to teach him how it's important to not have multiple women. I don't need y'all in his ear telling me I'm about to be fighting girls off of him. You know what I mean? It's like
think about
we condition our kids from the beginning to feel that way, even with emotion. It's like and I had to actually talk to his dad about this because his dad was the type of dad who was like, stop crying. What are you crying for? You're not a girl. And I'm like, no. We're going to let him cry. We're going to let him feel his emotion.
That's a bar. You got to teach both sides of it. You got to teach both sides of it.
You have to. Like, of course, if it's some little petty shit, you know what I mean? Even that though, I feel like as a child, you should go through your emotions how they come. You shouldn't have to bottle them up because I'm not a girl.
Right.
Like, no, fuck that. Women and men cry. Get your emotion out. Get how you feel out.
That's a bar. But it's because of that brainwashing that happens since a kid. And you grow up into being an adult and you still dealing with people the same way, right?
Right.
So cool. We're taught to have a lack of emotion all the way around the board. So then, damn, here comes Brittany.
Right.
She fucking up everything I know. She's so beautiful. I just, you know what? You know, I don't really fuck with these Jones, but I fuck with her though, right? I love this girl. Like, I've never felt like this a day in my life before. Like, oh my God, this girl is touching me in ways. She teaching me new shit. Like, I still want to be a nigga though. I'm still holding on, but damn, she
pulling me.
She pulling me out. You know what I'm saying? So imagine a nigga that has learned all of these things and gets to that point where it's like, damn, I love this girl. Fuck, I don't even want to be a nigga no more. And then he get hurt.
That's deep. Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel it.
So that's the reason why when niggas get hurt, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's deeper because everybody's pain is everybody's pain and you can't put one above the other.
Right.
But that's the reason why it's so extreme and extra'd out when it comes to niggas because we don't come into it. We don't come into or grow up thinking like, I just want to be in love. I want to be married and have kids and be
Why,
fake.
though?
We unpacked it halfway though.
Right. I know, but it's like,
it has to
damn.
change. Like it has to change. We have to raise our kids better. You know what I'm saying? We have to like you say, it's two sides to every coin. So yeah, like me personally, when I have a son, I'm still gonna be the dude that's like, hey man, stop crying. You know, ain't nothing wrong with you. But also when like let him know like, yo, it's okay to cry though. In certain instances,
Facts.
it's okay to express how you feel. Let me know how you feel, right?
Right.
But also know that you a man, so you gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be because life not gonna take it easy on you, bruh. So that little scrape that you done had and fell down, your mama gonna come to you and oh baby, what's wrong? And I'm not gonna get in the way of that. I'm gonna let you have that relationship with our son or whatever. But me and his relationship, I'm gonna nurture him in a way that's nurturing. But yo, I still need you to be solid as a man because it's necessary.
No,
a
facts.
woman is gonna look for you to be a man. Life is gonna look at you like you a man. They're not gonna care about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I think you got it's important. I don't feel like being soft or being softer, I guess that's what you can call it, makes you any less of a man.
That's a bar.
If anything, it makes you more of a man. Like I don't need you to be a brick wall. Like I need to know that it's some emotion in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at least for me.
That was a good little tab that we had. That was,
For sure.
Hey, look, we got some little Instagram clips we could post up from that one. That was some gems. I like that.
No, for sure. Put it on
Tiff, cut
meme.
it up good for us, all right? Now,
I need to make a quote post.
There
I'm
you
good.
go.
You know I'm good for that.
Good
I love
for
my
it.
quote post.
Good for it. What other red flags do you think that and it don't even have to be something that you personally believe in, but you think amongst the female community, you know, that I think is a red flag thing when it comes to men?
Sneaky. Men
being
sneaky.
That goes both ways, though. That goes both ways. I
Yeah,
mean, being
it does.
sneaky is a super red flag because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm a person that like, yo, I need to. If you laying next to me, I expect shit from people out in the world. People in the world gonna do what they do.
Right.
Even friends you grow up with, they gonna do what they do. But check this out, shorty. I understand you're a human. I understand you ain't perfect, my nigga. I understand we gonna go through shit in a relationship, and that's gonna be what it is. But if you lay your head next to me every night, right,
And
you
that
wake up,
I'm phone is face down, we got a problem. No, I'm just kidding.
but not even that. But I want
I'll
to
just play it.
if I'm giving you the position of like, yo, this is my lady, I need to be able to trust you like I trust my mama. I know I could go kill somebody tomorrow and tell my mama, and my mama wouldn't say shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know I could give my mama $3 million, $5 million and be like, yo, hold this shit for me and don't touch it. And my mama not gonna touch it. Now she might take a little bit back, but she'll put it back. that's my mama. I ain't even gonna be mad. But I mean, I'm talking about that kind of trust though.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's not to say that I expect a woman that I'm dealing with to be my mama. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be able to love you the same way, that unconditional way that I love my mom and my mom has for me. I want to have that loyalty and that same kind of shit that I got with my mama, and I get it. I came out my mama, so that's just you know what I'm saying? We gonna have it, right, wrong, whatever.
Oh, so
Shorty
wait,
got me.
am I getting mama boy vibes or what?
Nah.
Let me know.
I'm first off, you know, me and my mama done had beef we had beef from the age of like when I was like 8 till I got to like 21, 22.
Okay.
So I'm not a mama's boy by no means, but I'm a person who understands what it takes as an adult, right? What it takes to have a kid and have to provide for that kid and have it. You feel I'm saying? At the end of the day, I got an appreciation for my mother.
I was gonna say, side note, there's nothing wrong with mama's boys.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
there's
like
nothing wrong with that at all.
There's something wrong when they on the titty still, but I think I find it so. I love when a man has a healthy relationship with his mom.
Yeah, my mama's on the background of my phone.
Okay,
like,
let me see this.
I don't play no games about my shorty.
Wait,
yeah, that's my mama, man.
Hold on, wait. I need y'all to tell me how you would feel if this was your man. Okay, I need you to tell me how you would feel if your man's mother was on his lock screen.
On the background of his phone? First off, I
don't know about that.
I don't got no shorty. So what? I don't got no kids. I don't got no shorty. I'm single. Like,
okay, so if you got a girlfriend, would you replace it?
I would.
Why?
What you mean? I mean, I probably would put the shorty on the lock screen. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm keeping my mama on the background though because I fuck with my mama. What the fuck is wrong with that? I think at the end of the day, there's so many men out here that fake got love for their mamas, right? That fake got love for their mama. You don't really fuck with your mama.
I never met somebody who. That's crazy.
Man, look,
that shit sound crazy.
There's a lot
fake love for your mom.
There's a lot of niggas that love their mama, but do you really love your mama? Would you really? You know what I'm saying? Do you really love your mama? Like, bro, I love mom. I really and when I say do you really love your, of course you can love your mama, but do you appreciate your mama?
Like, would you stop everything you doing to
your mama?
To pull up for mom?
Yeah, and I'm that type of dude because I just realized, like, my mama had me at 30. Nigga, I turned 30 next year. What the fuck would I do with a child right now at 30? I don't fucking know. So I just take myself outside of myself and just be like, yo, damn, mom. You solid, shorty, because I don't know what the fuck I would have did at 30 if I had a kid. I don't even know what the fuck I would, like, my mom constantly had to figure that shit out with me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I looked at shit when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And then I look at shit now, and I'm like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was going through that as a kid, but now as an adult, I'm looking at it like, man, shorty was solid,
man.
Shorty,
you know what? That's so funny.
Bro.
When I move in life, I move with intent.
Yeah.
The thing that I pride myself on the most is moving to where when my son looks at me, he knows that his mom did every fucking thing that she wanted to do, could do. Yeah. And that's just so important to me. Yeah. It's like the social media world is cool. Of course, you want people to know what you're doing. Of course, you want to motivate people. But at the end of the day, like, everything that I do is for my son. Yeah. And everything that I do is so that he sees what a real woman is.
Talk your shit.
Because it's like a lot of women are raising their kids on social media, like through social media is raising kids right now. Yeah. So it's like, it's hard. And I need my son to know what the fuck the difference of a bad bitch is, or I'm sorry, a bum bitch is and a boss bitch is. Yeah. Well, not bitch, but you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. I need him to know the difference. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that shit is so important to me. I hope that, honestly, I say all that, and I really hope that my son is a mama's boy forever.
But with that attitude, right? With that kind of attitude you have, can you fault me for saying that, like, yo, I want a shorty that moves how my mama moves?
Not at all.
You understand what I'm saying?
Not at all. So that can be a gift and a curse.
100%. So when it comes to that sneaky shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, my mama ain't gonna hold nothing from me.
Right.
My mama ain't gonna hold nothing from me, and I wouldn't hold nothing from my mama. Like I said, if I killed somebody tomorrow, my mama would be the first call that I make. Like, yo, ma, hey, I'm fucked up.
Right.
I did some wild shit.
I don't think it's so much as you want a woman that's just like your mom.
Nah, but
you want a woman that holds characteristic traits, the same characteristic traits
I want my woman
as your
to be
mother.
Just as solid as my mom. Exactly. And if you're moving sneaky, there's no way that I could fuck with
and
you.
I think that that's 100% okay.
That's a red flag. Sneakiness is just a super red flag, bro.
For sure.
And if you're not moving, that's just me personally. If you ain't moving how my mama would move and being a solid woman, shorty, I can't fuck with you.
Don't tell her that, though.
I would never tell her that.
Think that, but don't tell her that.
I mean, look,
I'm never gonna move like your fucking mama.
That's a bar. That's 100%.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
have you dealt with anybody trying to be sneaky?
Hell yeah. Hasn't everybody dealt with somebody trying to be sneaky?
I think girls is the best at it, though.
Oh yeah,
the girls the best at it.
You want to know why? Because men think that they are just this like I don't know. It's like men think that that women can't do it too.
They do it better than us.
They do. They do. I mean,
Yeah.
not they do. We do. I'm just
They
kidding.
do.
I'm like, they do. No, we do. I've been sneaky before. I've had someone be sneaky towards me.
But you know that's
You know what's so funny is I've heard from people in the past that like, you're a Scorpio, you're a sneaky ass Scorpio.
Mhm.
And it's not that I'm sneaky, I just don't really care for everybody in my business.
That's
And
a bar.
you know what I mean?
That's a
Like
bar.
I'm not really
And
sneaky.
there's a thin line between being sneaky and being discreet. I
That
feel
part.
like, you know what I'm saying? But I think that like for me, that shit don't work with me, young. Because, you know, my favorite bar, I done been every type of nigga.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? So I done played the game, like I've been played the game to the, you know what I'm saying, to the point where I'm like LeBron level with the shit. All right, we going to the finals every year, nigga, and I'm going
Goodbye.
to win. I'm going to fucking win, right? So,
Uh-huh.
but with that, but you gotta understand too. With that, like you get what you put out, right?
Right.
So it's just like, you know, even with the shit that I'm dealing with now, I still like I'm feeling like I'm dealing with my karma to a certain extent. You feel what I'm saying? Of shit that I'm dealing with now when I'm on the other side of it. Like, yo, I just want to be a good nigga. I just want to be a better nigga. I just want to grow. And I'm dealing with
Man.
all this. And in every situation that I deal with that don't end the way that I want to deal with, I'm like, you know what? I was there. I did that.
Right.
But that's the reason why I catch all of them up, though. I catch every single one of them up because, like, yo, shorty. Like, see, women, they prey on the fact that niggas are dumb. Women prey on that. Women prey on that. Yo,
I don't
yeah.
know about prey on. Y'all just be dumb sometimes.
I'm just saying though, but y'all know that for a fact that niggas are dumb, and y'all what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all take advantage of that. You know, I know a nigga. I know you're dumb, so I can play you so many different ways, and you'll
Okay.
never find out, right? But I'm not dumb. Like,
Right.
I'm not dumb. You feel
I
what I'm
know
saying?
some shit.
Yeah, and I
Facts.
feel like women look at me like, oh, he looks so cute and so innocent. No, shorty, let me tell you, I play that to my advantage too. I
Right.
look like the nigga that don't be on some shit. I done been on some shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And with that, I'm able to know that you on some sneak. That man, you not getting away with shit with me. I'm letting everybody know that's watching this motherfucker right now. Don't try me.
You're not getting away with
You're
shit.
not getting away with shit. But that sneaky shit, nah, that's definitely a red flag. The moment that I even see you, like I said, you sleeping with your phone face down for
It's a lot of
too long.
shit.
I'm the type of nigga because I'll give you the code to my phone. I'll leave my phone in the room.
That
move.
says a lot.
I move like a nigga that
It
don't.
says that you know how to delete shit fast. No, I'm just
Not
kidding.
even
I'm
that.
just kidding.
I'm not deleting shit neither.
I'm just kidding.
You gonna find what you find in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, ladies, I suggest, you know what? Last time I went through a phone was like a couple years ago, and you know what? That shit fucked me up.
Yeah.
Don't go through no phone unless you're ready to
unless
fucking
you're really
cry
ready
in the
to-
car.
Yeah.
Like, don't,
Yeah,
do
100%.
not. Don't go through
100%.
that phone. You know what? I told myself, if I'm ever in a relationship where I feel like I got to pick his phone up and check it,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Whoa, is that a red flag though?
What?
Is going through phones a red flag?
If someone went through my phone?
Yeah, are going through phones, period. We're not even gonna keep it gender based. Is that a red flag?
I think so.
Tiff said absolutely.
I think it is.
But hold up, Tiff.
Explain though. What do you mean?
Now,
Like,
Tiff, hold on. I'm gonna get on Tiff case now. She wanna be on the show. Tiff,
Right.
First off, I want to introduce y'all to Tiff. Tiff is a wonderful lady that does awesome photography, videography. That's helping us out so much, and we just want to clap
Getting
it up
it
for
together
Tiff.
for us.
Thank you so much,
I
Tiff.
love you guys.
Now, Tiff, now to get on your ass now. Now you say here and said going through phones is a red flag and shit. Now you ever went through a nigga phone? Lie. I want you to.
No, I've never. No, wait. Let me finish.
Let her finish.
Let me finish.
Goddamn.
All right.
I never went through a phone before, but at one point in time, I did date someone who was a professional athlete. I went through his email, and I went through his email because I felt like he was lying to me. Like, I felt like he was doing something that he had no business doing. And come to find out, going through the email, I saw a ton of itineraries. And I'm like, oh, so you flying
Damn.
girls left and
I was
right.
about to
That
say,
nigga lit.
And then,
I ain't
wait,
never sent no nigga
and
an
this
email
was-
before.
this
That nigga
was-
lit.
Because this was around the time when you guys know my past life. I worked at Apple.
Right.
I was at the Genius Bar and in sales and things like that. But
Basically,
was
she know how to break into your shit.
No, now the
story
security
short.
is a little different, but this is when iCloud was introduced.
Okay.
So I had linked his
Oh.
iCloud to my
yours?
computer. So anytime a girl
She
sent a
mean.
picture, he
Shit.
sent a screenshot of the flight details. I was getting it in real time. I knew his location 24/7. That was the first and the only time. I've been
where
single
the fuck
since
were
then.
you at when I
Shit
was getting
crazy, yeah.
played? What
Shit.
the
Wait, but
Shit
listen,
crazy.
I've been single since then. And
Okay.
it's going to sound crazy, but I've really been single for the past 8 years.
So
That's
he
a
scarred
long
you.
time. Pretty much. And I don't want to say I don't trust men because that's not it. I just think that experience just damaged my outlook. And then, too, it doesn't make it better when you have friends around you and, like,
Hyping
their
it up.
situation ain't even something that I admire.
That's a bar.
That's tough. The only relationship that I admire is my dad's marriage.
Oh, okay.
No shade to my mama, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, my mama not gonna hear this, so.
Tell me, what do you admire about your dad's
Ooh, I'm a
marriage right now?
daddy's girl.
Okay.
I love both my parents, but I definitely am a daddy's girl. I think more so because my dad showed me how a man should treat me. I have yet to really reach a man that can provide that same type of care. Again, I'm not looking for a man to be my dad.
Right.
I'm just looking for a man to love me correctly.
Okay.
Okay.
And
That's
hold out
hard.
for that. And hold out for that.
Drop the bomb. Right there is where the bomb should have
I
dropped.
don't want to be like 50. I don't want to be 40 experiencing that.
Yeah.
And we
Facts.
talked about this before, which I need an episode on that with women that's a little becoming of age and we don't have kids yet. I feel like we're almost a little more in a rush situation
against the
when we
clock.
date
Yeah.
because it's like, okay, I got to get these kids out versus a woman who doesn't that already has children.
Yeah.
They already have half of the deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Tiff. That's
Of course.
insightful. You know what? I think at this point, we need a part 2.
At this point, I need a nigga's email login.
You and
No, I'm
you-
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nah.
No, but that's crazy
That's
though,
crazy.
man.
That's crazy. I mean, I could tell you some crazy shit that I did with iPhone, but you know.
Y'all don't go through
I'm
that
giving out the
fucking phone.
secrets. I ain't giving out no
Like I
secrets.
said, going off that,
Yeah.
don't go through that phone. If you are in a position,
Yeah, where you feel like you
Go
gotta
with your
through the
gut.
phone. Yeah,
I don't know if it's just my gut,
Mhm.
but when my fucking gut is telling me something, I normally always
It'd be
find
right.
out that it's right.
you'd be right. You gotta go with that shit.
And not because I found it,
Yeah.
because it literally fell into my lap.
Your feelings are real too. You gotta honor those.
100%.
You gotta honor your feelings, bro. You ain't
100%.
just waking up feeling no type of way for whatever.
nothing.
Now there is some crazy people out there that just put 2 and 5 together and make it whatever.
That intuition is
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, but
Follow your intuition,
For sure.
like, and you know what? If you're really supposed to be with that person or meant to be with that person, they're going to make you feel
like
they want to be with you.
too,
Like,
yeah.
so it's
It's
like
not
the
gonna
in
be a-
betweens questions and feelings, and I wonder if he feeling me, or I wonder if she feeling me, or you're gonna know.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking know. Like, if that vibe is off, you just know. You just know.
And I think a good way to just tie all of this together. I think I think it's good that we all just threw out our individual red flags and of the shit that whatever. But I think at the end of the day, I think we all can agree on the fact that it's just like, yo, red flags are red flags, right? And whether you notice it in the beginning, whether you notice it in the middle, whether you notice it at the end. Even at the end, you still can be like, man, you know what? I saw this shit. It's certain shit that you see. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of time, and you might not want to believe in it. You might have loved this person so much to the point where it's like,
Kind of
yeah,
turn a
you
blind eye.
But at the end of the day, red flags are red flags. Don't ignore them. They're important to your health, to your sanity, to your emotional, all of that. It's important. And I think that, we have to do better as people. Like, a lot of the shit that we go through, our hurt or whatever like that, we can blame it on other people, but a lot of times it be self-imposed. We do shit past the point where we know better, that we shouldn't do that shit.
Facts.
We know that this person was this person before we realized that they was this person. So I think at the end of the day, I think we all can agree on it. Like, yo, when you see these red flags, dog, honor that shit. Know how you feel about it, and and don't self-sabotage, but also just give it enough time to a point where it's like, you know what, I know this is not going to change, and honor that. Honor
Right.
your intuition. Honor with your feelings, honor your thoughts, and just like, yo, you know what? I think you're a dope person. I think, whatever, of course it was something that brought an attraction to me, but, I got to roll. Like, so everybody, I think it's important that y'all learn that, y'all grow from that, and know when it's time to be like, hey, yo, bro, I'm out.
Right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So knowing going forward, and I think, and this is how we can kind of end it. It's like, I think that we've all dealt with people we've seen red flags in, and we kept that shit going.
Kept
either
going.
way, kept going anyway.
You're gonna ride it out,
and it led into being a situation that didn't play out in our favor.
Facts.
And I think that in those times, right, we have to take the things that we've been through, use them to apply them to be better. You know what I'm saying? The things that we still need to work on when we go into relationships, communicate those things. And I think that also knowing what you've been through is important, because so now when you see those red flags and dealing with somebody going forward, you know what it's like, you know what? I'm not doing that again.
I'm not. I love that.
I love being here with you.
I love being here with you too. I
Such
feel
a
like I
great
can talk to
space.
you all day.
Like, we just have
all fucking day.
Like I hope everybody that's watching this and everybody that's listening, I hope that like at the end of every episode that you hear from us, you just feel a little bit better about yourself, feel a little bit better about your day and
about
everything your situation, all of that shit.
And you leave here with a little takeaway.
Hell
you
yeah.
know?
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. I'm William Casanova.
I'm Brittany Nicole.
This is Tasteless Radio. Come back next week, man.